Hello everyone, good afternoon and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Emosa Imperial. So it's officially spring. Happy spring to every one of y'all. So today's vlog was a very simple but detailed get ready with me vlog I did for Bruno Mars concert I attended on May 24th, which was yesterday on Sunday, the second day of the concert. I decided to bring you guys along while I got ready and show you my regular makeup routine along with the product I used to achieve this my soft glam look that got complimented so much yesterday. So why I felt sharing this was because a lot of you always asked about my makeup process, and I knew this look would definitely resonate with one or two persons who loves a very simple, classy and feminine look. So please sit back, relax, get ready with me as I walk you through every step of this my concert gorgeous the romantic tour makeup look. So let's get into it. First of all, as you all know, I had already done my morning skincare routine, which comprises of my serum, moisturizer, and my sunscreen. So my skin was already prepped and ready for makeup. So next, I went in with my Armani Luminous Silk Illuminating Primer. This primer is really good. So I used it focusing mainly on my T-zone and eyelids, so everything could sit smoothly. Then I moved on to my brows. I love doing my brows first because it helps me visualize the full makeup look. I use my brush comb to brush them up, then carve them out using my brown Davis pencil I got from Nigeria since 2022. I get to restock from Nigeria again soon. So after that, I went in with my elf black eye pencil to make them more defined and bold because I love my brows defined and bold, so that when I get to express myself facially, I tend to move my brows about. So to clean and sharpen everything, I use my Morph Filter Effect concealer around my brows. So after my brows, I went into my eyeshadow. I learned doing eyeshadow as the second thing was very good or very useful for any makeup application. I learned this from one of the influencers. I think Dima is her name. I saw one of her get ready with me wedding videos on her Instagram, and I saw how she went doing her eyeshadow before applying her concealer, and I was so like I was flabbergasted because I saw how seamless it was and less chaotic it was in the sense of eyeshadow particles dropping on your face. I mean, whatever you want to do is good for you, but this technique is something I really loved and resonated with us. I thought I should start doing that, so I incorporated that into my everyday makeup routine, and so far so good. I have been enjoying it. So I went to do my second on the list was my eyeshadow. So I am keeping my eyeshadow very simple because my outfit was already colorful. I used my Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. Excuse me. And I created a soft ombre look using berry tones with a touch of the black for definition. So once that was done, I moved on to my base. Before my foundation, I love to always apply my Rare Beauty liquid highlighter underneath my skin underneath my foundation rather, for that soft glowy finish. Some people do this after foundation. I love to do this before foundation. To each with their own. PS, I'm not a makeup artist, so whatever technique that suits you, go for it, as long as you arrive to the final destination, which is having an amazing flawless look. So yeah. So after that, I went ahead to apply my foundation. So for foundations, I'm using two foundations. I'm using my Armani Luminous Silk in the shade of 101. That's a lighter shade, and then I'm incorporating it with my NARS foundation in Alexandra. So I'm mixing both to give me this perfect Caucasian, not Caucasian, this perfect caramel flawless finish look. So after that, I blended everything carefully down to my neck, around my ears, to make sure everything looks seamless and even, so I don't have two patches, like darker patch and light patch. So I blended everything to look even. So after that, next I went back in with my mauve concealer to highlight and contour, to highlight and lightly contour certain areas of my face. So I applied under my eyelids, my T-zone basically, and then I let it sit for a few minutes. Sometimes I did 3 minutes, sometimes 5 minutes, sometimes 1 minute, depending on how much time I have. I let it oxidize properly before blending. So for contour, I used for the contour of my darker side, that's my cheekbone and my forehead and the edge of my nose, I used my NYX Wonder Stick for a very soft defined look. So to set and help with blending, I use my after I applied my concealer for contouring, I let it sit for a few minutes, and then I decided to blend. I blended and blended until everything looked smooth and lifted. Then I went over it again using my Rimmel London product, my blush. I applied it on my cheekbone, and after that I blended again with my triangle blending powder foam to perfect everything. It really helped the concealer sit better and it gave it more seamless finish. I used the same blending foam to apply my Rimmel blush. Next, after that I went with my Fit Me powder in shade 128 nude to set my concealer before baking. I applied it under my eyes, my jawline, nose, bridge of my nose, forehead, basically all my T-zones area where I had applied my light concealer. After that, I went in with my Laura Mercier setting powder. So this Laura Mercier setting powder is really good. This setting powder is in honey. I used it to further set all the areas where I had applied my concealer. I let this sit for a few minutes to bake properly. So while that was setting, I went on the outer part of my face for brightness and definition. I usually let that sit for a few minutes, like I mentioned, depending on how much time you have. But on this video, I allowed it to sit for 5 minutes. So while I was baking, I did my eyeliner using a Wonder Ink liner from Amazon, and then I added a bit of the e.l.f. smoky eyeliner to enhance my eyelid, under my eyelid. I use it for my eyes for extra definition. That's the word, for extra definition. After that, I then dusted off my bake and blended everything again until it looked seamless. PS, you need to keep blending, so you don't look like cartoon, or you don't look like something that you don't want to be looked as. Then I moved on to my lips. So I used my e.l.f. Cream Glides lip liner to line my lips first. After that, I went in with my 24-hour matte red lipstick I got from Nigeria during my last visit. This one is called Just Like Skin. I mixed and tested them until I got the perfect red that matched my outfit, because I'm not really the type that love red lipstick. I kind of have this feeling that red lipstick doesn't make me look beautiful, or not beautiful, it doesn't make me look young. I feel red lipstick sometimes make people look old, so I tried to run away from red lipstick, but some people said it sits well on me. So I used my tiny brush to perfect the shape of my lips, and even though I wasn't fully sure at first, it came together beautiful in the end, because that was the whole idea. So this is a reminder to always trust the process. So to clean up and sharpen the lips, I used a bit of the concealer around the edges so the red could stand out more clean and defined. I don't want it to just be everywhere. And then after that, I went in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and I usually mix all 4 shades: the bronzer, the summer, the tourmaline, and the moonstone. I just dip in 4 of them, and then apply them on my cheeks, my nose, my brow bone, my cupid's bow for that glow. So anywhere that requires bronzer, apply it there. Sometimes people apply it on their collarbones. Then I finish everything with my NYX Professional Makeup Setting Spray, 24 hours setting spray. I applied it generously because I knew the weather would be humid and I'll be dancing all night, which I did. So after I applied, I let it dry or use hand fan or electric fan. After that, I applied my mascara using my Sephora mascara. This is a jumbo size I've had for 4 years now, or 3 years if I'm not mistaken, which really pulled the eyes together. I also fixed a small under eye smudge with my Fit Me powder. I hate getting these smudges under my eyes, but thankfully I now know how to fix any smudges I get during my makeup application. So finally, I moved on to my hair. I straightened it and I styled it, making sure everything was sleek and in place. I use my hair is from P-Lux Strands. I have been patronizing her for 4 years plus, and she has been consistent in the sense of in the aspect of quality and efficiency. So if you want to patronize her, please feel free, reach out to me. I'll share her contact with you. She's affordable depending on the length and the kind of hair you want. So yeah. So I also use my small straightener for my fringe to keep everything neat. I already straightened my hair prior to this, so that's why I didn't really see need to use my big straightener. So yeah, that explains why I'm using my baby straightener for my tiny edges. And that was the final look. My soft glam, red lip, glowing skin, and concerts ready energy for the Bruno Mars concert. Like, this whole look gives the real romantic tour. So yeah, so thank you for watching, and if you have any question or anything, please feel free to reach out to me. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys. I think my next video will probably be sometime maybe this week or next week, whenever you guys see me. So that's the end, and thank you.
God, I thank you for giving me another day to do what I love. All that I ask is that you protect everyone in this audience. Protect everyone on this stage. Give my band and I the power and strength to give this city a show they'll never forget.